Happy Gilmore, Waterboy, and Grown Ups are all movies that everyone knows and everyone loves. One thing that they all have in common is they've been created and star around Mr. Adam Sandler, a true genius of comedy. Today we are all gathered here to celebrate the many different accomplishments of Mr. Adam Sandler, most specifically his accomplishments in comedy and his different movies. So me personally, I love movies. That's my credibility. I've been watching Adam Sandler since I was a young kid. He definitely shaped my upbringing, and yeah. So today we're going to be talking about the countless classics that Mr. Adam Sandler has produced. We're going to talk about how Adam Sandler has really shaped a generation and through his movies. And lastly, we're going to talk about how all fans of comedy have at least one Adam Sandler movie that they hold near and dear in their heart. So I'm now going to give up the floor to Brandon to let him speak on the matter.
Adam. You have no idea what you unleashed on the world by having all of us forced to watch your movies. You influenced the minds of millions of people around the world, and for better or for worse, there are probably a million mini Adam Sandlers roaming around the streets like zombies. Take me, for example. When Grown Ups 2 came out in 2013, I was in the 3rd grade. So, we wanted to be just like you after watching the movie. So me and all my friends subjected everyone else around us to our burp snorting to try to be just like you. In a way, Adam, you taught me what comedy should be. Just having fun and goofing around with your friends. And watching your movies, that's really what it feels like. Just goofing off with the huge, massive man babies on the silver screen. As a kid living through his childhood, Adam, you supplied me with countless laughs and encouraged me to do the same for others. Adam, you have been a part of the lives of millions of people, and I've always encouraged them to see the funny side in life, whether it's movies like The Wedding Singer, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, and of course the infamous Grown Ups movies. You taught us all that even in dire situations, there is always light at the end of the tunnel and always fun to be had. You have made a household name for yourself, built on the foundations of making others smile, making others laugh, and making them piss their pants. If doing so while messing around with your best friends isn't the good life, then I don't know what is. You work so tirelessly to make us all laugh, and it is about time that you were recognized for it. So Adam, you truly deserve this award. Thank you. And now, next, we have Bryce.
Adam Sandler has produced many classic and funny memories that I still think about to this day. Adam Sandler's acting is very comedic and fun to watch, and anytime he's shown in a movie, it instantly makes the movie 10 times funnier. Some of my favorites include The Waterboy, Pixels, and of course Grown Ups, which is one of the true classics. And all these movies, of course, have Adam Sandler starred in them, making them just truly funny and comedic movies. When he acts, he is always there for comedic relief and gives the audience a reason to laugh. When I was in Pixels at the movie theater, whenever Adam Sandler showed up and made one of his funny little jokes, you could always hear the audience laugh and have a great time just because of his acting and comedy. Adam Sandler has built a great community of people who share the memories of his movies, his acting, his comedy career. And even today, you'll still find people talking about all of his classics from the 1990s. Adam Sandler fans always connect with and support his acting and comedy careers, and always support his movies starring him, and will always come out and watch them no matter what they are, whether they're funny or whether they're even more deep in some of his other movies. Adam Sandler is also a great comedic inspiration for the younger generation and has led younger people to trust in comedy and to further better themselves at humor and make other people laugh. Adam Sandler truly is one of the classic and greatest comedic actors of our time, and I truly believe he is one of the best people in the comedy world. Thank you. Now I will give it to Ben.
Today I'd like to talk about Sandler's influence on me regarding family and sports. Now, together, family and sports is an important part of many American families, especially mine. He has very many humorous characters in his movies that he's both produced and starred in, and some being grown-ups, the classics, Happy Gilmore, The Longest Yard, Hustle. These are all great movies. Grown-ups is especially one. It's perfect for, one of the greatest movies for families and parents that want to be around their kids without being bugged or just want to have a great time. Running around a water park and finding ways to smash through walls while hanging by your feet on a trapeze is probably one of the greater, funniest moments of Adam Sandler's career. It really broadens the imagination of many kids who can see themselves as an adult pulling the same shenanigans they dreamed of as a kid. It shows adults taking time to relieve stress by the stupidest crap, and adults also relate to this. We all need a break, even college kids. We're all stressed. These movies are great. They show people just having a stress-free time, and that's what I really enjoy, especially as I've gotten older, but also as a kid. His sports movies are also some of the greatest. Hustle, Longest Yard, Happy Gilmore, if you even want to consider that a sports movie. I certainly do. It didn't influence me to play golf. But some of the funniest jokes you could make: crapping your pants on the field, an awkward Spanish basketball superstar caught eating way too many buffet hotel meals, and beating or getting beat the hell out of on a golf course by an old guy are some of the funniest moments that kids see on the screen when they're kids watching Adam Sandler's movies. His influence on humor is second to none. And I feel that I've been influenced by his humor, having fun with friends in wholesome ways, and having a great time, making some crazy, chaotic moments. And it's something that also adults will remember, and great jokes that are very timeless. Adam Sandler's characters are awesome, and his legacy as an actor will continue to grow as he acts and influence so many more people other than me and my friends here. So now I'm going to pass it to Carter, who's also going to tell you about Happy Gilmore.
So the first movie that really opened my eyes to Adam Sandler was Happy Gilmore, like Ben. Happy Gilmore was able to revolutionize what young kids thought golf was a very boring sport and not very fun to play. And after watching that movie, it had them running up and trying to swing at the ball as hard as they could. When Happy fought Bob Barker on the golf course, that might be one of the hardest I have ever laughed, and that's what really opened up my eyes to the comedy world in the first place at around the young age of 8. Not only has Adam Sandler given me endless laughs, but his production company, Happy Madison, has produced movies that have ranged all the way from The Benchwarmers to The Do-Over. If you've ever seen The Benchwarmers, that might be one of the most stupid movies you'll ever watch. And The Do-Over was, although it was funny, but it was more of like an action thriller type movie. And that really shows the range of the production Adam Sandler can put into a movie, which really allows us to get the most out of it. So right now I'm going to talk about two of my favorite Adam Sandler movies that really showed me more of who Adam Sandler was and the roles he could play. So first off, I'm going to talk about The Wedding Singer. The Wedding Singer starts with him finding out that his fiancée cheated on him with one of his best friends, which just seems like a really sad situation, but in the movie it just like makes you laugh about it. And that really shows how comedy can really relieve the stress of most serious situations. And it really helped you show how Adam Sandler grew from that sad character into him finding Drew Barrymore and falling in love with her, which really shows how you never really know where you're at in life until you realize that everything kind of did happen for a reason. One of the coolest movies for me to watch was 50 First Dates. When I first saw 50 First Dates, it really made me realize as a little kid what true love could actually look like, watching Adam Sandler wake up every single morning trying to get Drew Barrymore to fall back in love with him every single day. And as a little kid, that was just a really good wake-up call because you don't really see stuff like that. But then when you see a movie like that where you see Adam Sandler fighting for her love every single day, that was really cool to see. And it really opened my eyes about that situation. So in conclusion, we're going to talk about all of Adam Sandler's accomplishments and what he did for all of us.
Thank you. So, just to review about everything that we've talked about today, biggest points, we talked about how Adam Sandler really shaped a generation of comedy. He kind of was a generation of comedy. We talked about how, just in general, he's made countless classics. Household names have been created by him. And lastly, everyone at least has that one Adam Sandler movie that they hold near and dear, and it really means something more than that movie to them. I know everyone in here at least has that. So once again, we're all gathered here today, and we just want to celebrate the many different accomplishments of Mr. Adam Sandler, and specifically in comedy, but also in other areas of film. But anyways, to close down, I'd just like to say that after much deliberation between this group here, we have decided that we're going to bestow the award of Best Comedian Ever to Mr. Adam Sandler. Thank you.